going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. This video today is the last video of our segment on the top 10 players at a specific position, and you guys can already see it. We're going to be talking about the center spot. Right now in the NBA, the center position is really important. A center nowadays has to be able to spread the floor, protect the rim, and just be an all-around threat. And on this list, I have 10 centers that I believe are perfect and are the best in the NBA. So if you love centers, you're gonna love this video. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. I would really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. Just one more thing, I'm doing a big Christmas PS5 giveaway on my Instagram account, so if that's something you're potentially interested in, go check out easy.buckets. That is my Instagram name. All the information will be there. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the top 10 centers in the NBA. When talking about the best NBA centers, I'll be honest, guys, there are actually a lot of them. Creating this list definitely took me some time, as it was hard to actually put players on this list that literally could have made the top 10. One thing's for sure, the top 10 players on this list are all bona fide all-stars, potential superstars, and even potential Hall of Famers. These top 10 centers are the best in the NBA right now. At number 10, we got DeAndre Ayton of the Phoenix Suns, guys, and the reason why I have him at the 10th spot and not any higher is because so far, he hasn't really established himself and truly proven himself of how good he can be. We all know DeAndre Ayton has a lot of potential. He has the athleticism, the offensive and defensive skills, but of course with a big setback last NBA season due to a big suspension he had at the start, DeAndre Ayton's stock was slowly decreasing. One thing's for sure though, in the NBA bubble, where the Phoenix Suns went 8-0, DeAndre Ayton was their center and was a big part of how well they played. And even though he's 10th on my list right now, he could possibly end off the year as a top 5. With the Suns now having Chris Paul and Devin Booker, both players having a strong ability to play the pick and roll, DeAndre Ayton has a perfect backcourt that can make his game better. At number 9, we got LaMarcus Aldridge of the Spurs, guys, and when talking about Aldridge, throughout his career, he has been absolutely phenomenal and one of the most consistent bigs in our league right now. As of right now, we're talking about the Spurs though, they currently are not as competitive as what they used to be. Right now, LaMarcus is 34 years old, he's definitely getting older, and honestly, I want to see him on an NBA championship team. While talking about LaMarcus Aldridge and his game, he is a deadly mid-range shooter, a deadly post player, and has gotten a lot better at the three-point line over the past few seasons, ever since joining the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge is definitely a top 10 for me, and the veteran experience he brings, he definitely deserves to be on this list. There were nobody else that was going to take his spot. At the number 8 spot, we got NURKIC of the Portland Trail Blazers, guys. He's definitely one of the best young upcoming centers in the NBA. Right now, when talking about Portland, he is their middleman at the front court. At the 5 spot, he can play make, he can defend, he's a great post player, and can also shoot the 3-ball and the mid-range jumper. NURKIC has an all-around package at the center position. The reason why NURKIC is only at the 8th spot on my list is because last season he missed a whole season due to a big leg injury. Of course, he returned in the NBA bubble, was very important for the Blazers, and was a big part of why they actually made the NBA playoffs. And this season, I believe he's going to be a big part of when the Portland Trail Blazers becomes true championship contenders. When NURKIC is healthy, the whole Trailblazer team is great, they play better, and if a center can be impactful to the teams like NURKIC is, it's a very good thing. I'm just super excited to see NURKIC back. I'm happy for him, his leg injury is behind him, and let's see how far the Blazers make it this year. The next center on this list at the 7th spot is NIKOLA VUCEVIC of the Orlando Magic, and I have him on this list over JUSUF NURKIC due to the fact that he's more established, he's been in the NBA longer, and he's literally one of the most quiet but consistent centers in the NBA, putting up 20 points per game and literally 10 rebounds on a consistent nightly basis. When talking about NIKOLA VUCEVIC, every single year the Magic have made the playoffs, whether it's the 7th seed or the 8th seed, they're quietly a very good team, and NIKOLA VUCEVIC honestly just needs more recognition at that center position. He can shoot the 3-ball, shoot the mid-range, and simply just a strong offensive center. I believe if NIKOLA VUCEVIC can get better on the defensive end, he'll definitely make the top 5, but as of right now, he's at the 7th spot for me. At number 6, we got Andre Drummond, currently of the Cleveland Cavaliers, guys. And honestly, Drummond, in my opinion, one of the best true centers in the NBA when it comes to being an offensive and defensive threat. When talking about Drummond, he's definitely the best rebounder in the NBA. He leads the league in rebounding every single year, and I don't see that changing ever. Andre Drummond will be entering free agency next offseason, and that's why I believe in this season he's going to be an absolute monster, potentially putting up 18 points per game, 18 rebounds, that's my prediction, and with him being the only strong big man on the Cleveland Cavaliers, I see him potentially pushing for that Defensive Player of the Year award. Drummond is a great rim protector and actually gets a lot of steals per game, but he just misses the top 5 mark because of his ability to shoot poorly at the free throw line, and also with him having no ability to shoot a 3-ball. The good news is that right now Drummond is actually working on his 3-point shooting, and if one day Drummond can, establish that and add that to his arsenal, Drummond will just be getting better. At number 5, we got Rudy Gobert, the stifling tower. Every single season, the Utah Jazz have been competitive with him and Donovan Mitchell. And I see Rudy Gobert doing the exact same thing this season, putting up double-double numbers on a consistent basis and also being a strong rim protector. What we're hearing so far from Rudy Gobert is that in this upcoming offseason, he's not going to sign a contract with the Jazz yet. He's going to wait to see the open market, to see what other teams offer him a deal. He definitely wants a max contract, and that's why this season, I believe he's going to play as hard as he can to get the most money possible in the next summer. What's very special about Rudy Gobert as a rim protector and a double-up threat is that he's actually a pretty decent free throw shooter. He's not as bad as Drummond, not as bad as DeAndre Jordan, and that's why Rudy Gobert, in my opinion, is the 5th best center in the NBA. At the 4th spot, we got KARL of the Timberwolves, guys, and honestly, some people believe Towns could be higher on this list. The reason why I have Towns at number 4 is due to the fact that, he hasn't really proven himself yet in the NBA. He hasn't really taken the Timberwolves to where they should be. After signing a big contract, I don't want Towns to end up being like Andrew Wiggins, where they have high hopes for him, but he ends up just being a bad player, a bad decision, and then they end up trading him. So putting KARL Towns at the 4th spot is motivation for him to just get better. One thing's for sure though, KARL Towns is the best center in the NBA when it comes to floor spacing, 3-point shooting, and being a decent defender. But with KARL Towns still being super young, he has a lot of years to learn and a lot of years to grow. This year, I'm super excited to see what the Timberwolves do. They were able to get D'Angelo Russell, we all know that. They drafted Anthony Edwards. They brought in a key piece of Ricky Rubio. Let's see if this team now gets a lot better and actually push for a playoff spot this year. At number 3, we got Bam Adebayo, guys. I'm talking about Bam Adebayo. He is definitely one of the best young centers, one of the best upcoming, and is honestly a triple-double threat on a nightly basis. When talking about Bam Adebayo, he was a big part of why the Miami Heat last season made the NBA Finals, and this year, I see him playing the same part. A floor general, a playmaker, and a defensive anchor. I am honestly super happy for Bam. He signed a max contract this summer, and honestly, he's just gonna keep getting better from here on out. At number 2, we got Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers, guys, and Joel Embiid is no brainer, the 2nd best center in the NBA. He brings an all-around threat on a nightly basis, and honestly, he just gives all kinds of defenders a tough time. Joel Embiid is amazing at the post-up, he's a great mid-range shooter, a great 3-point shooter, and is also a great rim protector. If there's one aspect on why I believe Joel Embiid is not the best center in the NBA, is definitely his injury history. Joel Embiid is very popular on being injury prone. One thing's for sure though, the Philadelphia 76ers got better this offseason, so let's see what him and Ben Simmons could do in the 2020 NBA playoffs. And the first best center in the NBA is a no-brainer, and that's Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets, guys. When talking about Nikola Jokic, he led the Denver Nuggets last season to the Western Conference Finals, took the Lakers to Game 6, and honestly, with Jokic on Denver, they're just gonna keep getting better with him running the show. What makes Nikola Jokic very special is that his basketball IQ is literally on another planet. He's very smart, he knows when to pass, and just knows when to make the right play. Nikola Jokic is the best center in the NBA, no doubt about it for me. But ultimately, guys, this wraps up my video for today on the top 10 centers in the NBA. What's most important to me is one of your opinions. Do you agree with me? Do you not? What would you change? What would you keep the same? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!